I'm not very familiar with bankruptcy, so I don't know the difference in the different chapters. But I own more than one home, one that I was using as rental property. Mm-hmm. And if I needed to file bankruptcy, does it affect you with your primary residence if you had to file due to your the real estate resident?
Maybe you can start off with a broad description of bankruptcy and the various chapters.
Sure. Well, I'd like to incorporate this question. I think we've already got 2 calls in 4 houses, which is very impressive. We're off to a good start tonight. So that's great. No, Jack, thanks for calling. Tell me, what I'd like to know first, are you current on both your mortgages, sir?
I am right now.
On both of them?
Correct.
Okay, well, Chapter 13 is what we refer to commonly as a reorganization. You know, usually the most common types of reason for filing that, if you're behind on a car, behind on a mortgage payment, which it doesn't sound like you are yet, or if your income is up to a certain threshold, a higher amount, where you aren't eligible for a Chapter 7. Chapter 7 is, you know, if you want to surrender your house, if you have a low income, can't keep up with your bills, you probably have a Chapter 7. It's called a liquidation. In your case, do you have someone that's actually renting out a second home?
No, not at the time, and that's how I end up where I'm at, because I had to evict someone because of non-payment, and I had to kind of reorganize and to get caught up on the property. That kind of put me in a bind in other places.
I understand completely. I'd be glad to sit down and talk to you. I think there's a little more that goes into it, but I will say, if you're having trouble paying that second mortgage, obviously you have your primary residence. I don't think it would affect your primary residence at all. It may be a situation where you can't afford to keep the second house, and if that's the case, you might need to file bankruptcy to deal with that, so you don't have to pay a deficiency balance on it. That's one thing. If you're facing a foreclosure, don't wait till the last minute. You want to go over your options, you know, figure out if you can afford the house, but you don't want to wait the last minute where you have to do a rush file and they're about to foreclose on your house, because once the foreclosure takes place, it's over. The bankruptcy won't save you. So you really want to go speak to someone if you think that that's a possible situation that could happen to you.